And more in our stories for the evening. At the Overseer Revival Worship Center Church, Pastor Peter King Waka is calling upon mental health experts to come in and build the capacity of pastors on mental health issues. According to Pastor Peter King Waka, the countless Christians end up being misled by pastors due to ignorance on mental health in churches. Stephen Okello reports.
In the normal setting at Pentecostal church, singing and dancing come first. Before introducing congregations into worship song that always ushers the preacher of the day. During his sermon last Sunday, Peter Kingwa, the overseer of Revival Worship Center Church, explained to the congregations how mental health problems is affecting the churches.
How do you know that you are living a life of trauma? How do you know? How does trauma affect you? How do you function?
Pastor Peter King says it is time for the church to bridge the existing gap between the health expert and spiritual leaders to enable the two entities fight the escalating case of mental health in the community.
Some people don't want to talk about it. That's a challenge. Because they know what they've gone through, they don't want to talk about it. People who are looking for quick answer may look at what I am doing as a waste of time.
While delivering his message to congregation on Sunday, some Christians were jubilating, while others sat quietly looking at his face in a sad mood.
And yesterday I learned a lot, and it's quite helping me, because sometimes we can get also trauma during our businesses, because whenever you get losses and you start worrying, now I've put this capital and the money is not there, so it will become also a trauma in your mind.
Michael Robanga, a public health educator, says there is need for churches to start working together with health experts to sensitize community on some of the health-related matters like mental health.
We have divorce, failed marriages, and others who have failed to achieve in life. Definitely they have trauma, or others who came with the background where you came from. Okay, so there is trauma even in the church, so people need to know how to act on that.
Alal Singuldara affirmed the gap between the churches and mental health experts in handling mental health cases. She urges pastors and religious leaders to always refer people with mental health signs for further management in the health facility.
I think it's also important to recognize that mental health are conditions that need treatment. And so just not prayers alone will bring the lasting relief that we want. So it is important that the churches can be supported basically to identify and refer. So if we take them through the signs and symptoms, then they can quickly identify their Christians with those symptoms and then link them for counseling support.
According to Mental Health Uganda, over 14 million people are suffering from mental health related illness, and many are believed to be going to churches looking for spiritual healing, which address part of their problems, leaving the clinical perspective untouched. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, NILECAST.
In sports,